Alright guys, welcome back to part 5 of Senua's Sacrifice. We're just about to start the first of 4 trials here, so let's go ahead and hop right in.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
You've come this far, but the bridge is broken.
There's no way you can fix it.
What do you do now, Senua?
Face. What is it?
What does it see?
Get closer, it's dangerous.
Don't go near it.
Don't go there. Don't go too close.
Don't go to the mask.
You don't.
Where are we? It's the same. It's another world. It's lighter.
It's nicer.
The bridge.
It's not broken.
It's fixed.
What happened?
The bridge is fixed.
Let's cross it.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness, swear an oath not to harm her sons. One by one,
He loves you.
they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Balder's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Okay, let's lower that back down so we can get back across in the dark world.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It's not safe.
Dillian.
There he is.
There he is.
What are you waiting for?
Quick, find a way.
Find him.
Go.
Before he disappears.
Dillian, don't lose him.
Where is he?
Where's he gone?
We're in the wrong world.
He's not here.
She's in the wrong world.
He's not in this one.
He's in the other one.
Chained.
He's in the dark world.
Dark.
The dark world.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the gloom.
You can't go up.
Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
You can't.
He's in the dark world.
He's gone to the dark world.
You're in the wrong world. Didn't believe in the curse.
The dark world.
It
And you.
Alright, so we got this front door open. We'll be back in the dark world.
Your curse has claimed Dillion.
Poor Dillion. He didn't know. He was kind.
There he is. Where are you taking him?
He's up there. How do you get up? There's a way. There is a way up there. Find the way. She can do it. You're nearly there. Shh, find the way.
Listen to your father when you had the chance.
Why didn't you listen to him?
His love has tortured you,
And it tortures him.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon.
the curse cannot be.
Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain. Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home.
Darkness.
All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela.
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillion. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past. Dillion. Her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
You can kill the things that are most precious to you. You have no time for this. Speed up.
Alright. Yeah, let's come up here to unlock those doors and bridges and get the rune.
We've set you up, and now they're going to watch you.
What if these trials mean nothing?
Laughing at you.
What if they take you no closer to Dillion? Do you remember him whispering in your ear?
You're letting this get in the way.
What if they are just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle?
And I'll let that other rune down there play through when I go back
The
down.
gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has has vipers for her reins. She pushes Baldur's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Baldur's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
He was kind to her.
Didn't spot that rune over there. Let's go to the dark world. Oh. There it is. We have to figure out how to use it.
Look what happens to the things Dillion doesn't know who killed him, but we do. He was the only one that didn't mind. What if this is pointless?
What are you doing? Why did you think you could make this work?
You keep seeing runes. You see runes everywhere.
Everywhere. What if they're not real? What if they don't actually make sense?
They're a trick. The gods were lying. Dillions in the tower. You think it makes sense, but really the gods are playing with you.
It makes sense in your mind, but it doesn't
He was the
make
only
sense.
one of worlds. The gods did. But it doesn't mean anything.
You can't feel
Here we go.
what you don't understand.
Sinbel's
You're wasting time. What if they're all about wasting your time just to live, minute by minute by minute? What does she think she's doing? You're special. She thinks she
they mean nothing.
special. It could all be a waste of her time.
He's not reading it out this time.
What if the gods are lying?
All the gods are weeping. He says, "Are they?" asks Hela. "We shall see if it is truly mist.
First time.
If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the
But if
gods."
even one thing refuses, Baldur stays with me.
Because he believed in you.
The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Baldur. Weep him out of hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they find in a cave. Baldur was never my friend, she says. Let hell keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been loath in disguise.
It's a little bit odd the way he didn't read half of the lore stone back to us.
It's all your fault. It's all your fault.
You're cursed.
Dillion!
Be very, very careful.
Dillion never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Sinbel. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillion's arms, had to see the world through his eyes. Slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
You're going to fall. Careful.
No, she's not. She's not going to fall. She's strong. She's steady. She can do it. You can do it, Senua. There he is. Be careful. That's it.
Quicker.
It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone. You've lost him to the... Just come to the water. He's drowned.
Senua. Your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world? You, and only you can see, just to be rid of your nightmares. Or is this the price you pay for the
You
gift
did
you
it,
have?
but there's more. There's more.
The gift that makes you so special in life.
There's still more.
There's always more to
Just
do.
another
It's
part
not
of the
going
cost
to
of my
be
love.
easy.
Can you do another one? It's too much.
I left for the wilds to protect you from the energies. No.
Too much to do.
Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
Alright guys, well that concludes the first of our 4 trials. That's what that, like the light and the darkness. So next time we will come over this way and we'll tackle the trial within this little trial stone. We're gonna get that sword from Odin. I guarantee it.